is where I work.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a pretty building.
Gorgeous building.
You understand, man? Yeah, I just really don't. It's not oops. It's okay. You can ask any question. I just respond honestly. So don't hate me for being honest. That's how I feel about it. I got so many things going on in my life.
Are they good things, Randy?
Yeah, everything's great. I just don't. There's so many things. I got big family, kids, mother, father, and the elders, and I just don't have time to save the world.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that's not on your CV.
It's not. Yeah, it's not posted. I did see some great news today, though. By the way, Zimbabwe is booming. They have started vaccine tourism. You can go there and pay to get the vaccine. So a lot of people from South Africa are traveling to Zimbabwe and buying the vaccine.
Really?
The first case of vaccine tourism has started.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's weird.
Are you open to inviting Bannerman up?
He's not here.
Oh, we could send him an invite.
He's not here. Leave him alone. Arnaldo,
is everybody vaccinated already?
Parents, wives, husbands, and kids. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not saying that I just degrade or dishonor Palestinians. I'm just saying it's not really something I'm into. There's so many things going on in the world.
Hey, Mark.
Throughout Northern Africa, I don't know, thousands of children are dying of starvation every day. So there's just everybody somewhere else has a problem. It's just the way it is. We can do the best we can. I'm on a limited budget. I have to buy Coke one bottle at a time. I can't even buy a 6-pack.
Really? Okay.
Not really, but
yeah, really.
Well, you have to buy it one.
Someone's breaking up.
Yeah, we're waiting for the broadcast to settle down. It's a little shaky.
A whole lot of shaking going on, baby. Lord Almighty.
This is my bus.
Your bus or your boss?
Yeah, it keeps glitching. I see you, Mike. It is.
Here, yeah, it is my bus. There we go.
Yeah, I see it.
That's awesome. That's beautiful.
And it's relatively empty.
Well, it is COVID. People your age is not supposed to be out.
Let me get my ticket.
MMA for money.
Excuse me.
I'm probably going to sit over here.
I've never seen the Italian public transportation. This is nice.
This is the one in Genova.
How many people can you get in a broadcast? I think 8, including the host. You got back on, you got booted off, Joe? Yeah, it's a little glitchy today.
Yeah, a lot of people said that this morning. Super glitchy. So they must be doing some modification. Yeah. No.
Hey,
it's
Bob Urban, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Nazim, you don't have a headset on, right? Everybody can hear us?
I hear you.
No, I want to know if people on the bus can hear us. Can people on the bus hear us? I may say revolting things to see how they react.
Ravioli is trash.
No, he's breaking out. He's breaking out.
We just like
Nazim.
Going like all scare me. Wait, they're all wondering if I'm live streaming.
You
tell
should
them you're blind and it's a translator and to leave you alone. Put ticket on a handicap.
You should tell them that Michael from Toronto wants to know what they're grateful for during this turbulent time, 2021. Just ask them what they're currently grateful for.
Hi, Tina. So I might be able to have enough time to get myself something at the chicken because I'm starved.
Khaled Al-Sakabi, salam.
Hi, Tina.
So we're losing.
Happy holidays.
We're losing Mark.
I'm in there.
And Nazim
Yep,
is-
I'm having trouble. I could see it.
Yeah, you're going to the plate.
I'm gonna drop out and come back.
Okay. Oh, now you're back. You're good now.
Wait, don't leave. Mark, you got clear just when you said that.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody.
Anyway, Raj, I'd like to redirect back to the talk of the tech stuff. What is actually out in tech? The chips are out, or what's missing?
the entire supply chain for chips, and they just don't have the manufacturing
You're invited,
capacity.
Mike.
Yeah,
So the supply chain,
actually-
what components are the main ones missing?
gold.
All the materials,
So,
anything to make
Roger, the
silicon.
price
They
of-
also just don't have the capacity, and to make a fab takes a long time. So a lot of countries are putting a shit ton of money into building new capacity, but the problem is it takes 2 to 3 years to get capacity online. So even if you're spending, like I think the U.S. has earmarked 48 billion or something, 37 billion dollars to increase chip capacity in production, that you won't see that for at least a year, if not 2. So
Let me
that's
ask
why
you
they
a
say this
question,
chip
Raj.
shortage is just nobody
Does this mean the-
scheduled for
Does this
this
mean the
kind of an
price
increase.
IMAX are going to go up.
What's that?
The price of IMAX are going to go up. Is that what this means?
They already did go up. I went to buy one today. They're $2,000 for a cheap one.
Yeah, potentially yes. It's on the bottom line.
We have some guy here who says he's the
'Cause
real
the thing
Mike.
is,
I thought I
demand
was
is
the
out-
real Mike. What happened?
Demand is outstripping capacity, and capacity was already hurt because they didn't forecast for such a large demand.
I heard the same thing happen in Bangkok the other day.
So is the world technically going bonkers?
I don't know. I'm here for the
I'm not
MMA
sure where
money.
you've been, but it feels like it.
Yeah, the Tesla specifically, they were smart. We're going away from NVIDIA and making their own Microsoft chip themselves. So that's what the only way the Tesla's keeping their production in line right now. Because NVIDIA, AMD, they're all behind.
Really?
All of them.
Yep.
Tesla is the first
in
one
the
ever
digital realm.
to go off of NVIDIA and make their own chip.
Yeah, I don't think Nazim can hear us because he's talking over you. Sorry about that,
I can hear you
Michael.
guys perfectly.
Oh,
Okay.
I hear you guys
Hey
perfectly.
Randy, I'm gonna step down for a minute. I'll be right back.
See you soon.
I'm gonna get off this bus in 2 minutes.
So how
Okay,
you guys
but-
doing this? How you guys doing this morning? Good.
we'd be doing a lot better if we knew how much gratitude is in that bus right now with the people around him.
No one wants to be happy over there, huh?
Plus, I got vaccinated a week ago.
Yeah. So,
Feel safe.
real Mike, do you ever feel judged? Like, do you ever feel judged on Happs at all? Do you find sometimes people just maliciously attack you from left field for no reason, for your beliefs?
Oh yeah, well that happens almost on any platform, you know. It just seems like there's people who hate their life and they really don't know how to channel whatever
Yeah.
their inner demons are. So they go and they take it out on me, Randy, anyone who wants to have an opposite opinion. There's that one famous news guy on Happs that I dislike greatly. His name's Alex. He's a little sissy. He always, if you have an opposite opinion of him, because he's I'm okay with left, right, whatever, but you don't need to be a jerk about it. And the dude Alex, that's super famous on Happs, he owns a news channel on here. He acts like his shit doesn't stink. If you tell him one thing that he doesn't agree with, it's like not possible in one way could he be wrong. And I don't like guys like that, because in science science is always open for a new interpretation. If I have a theory and an idea in my way, but then another scientist comes up and he tells me there's a better way, I don't just tell him he's a jackass and then delete him.
Yeah. So I just want to address.
Mike, there's also freedom of speech. We all have the right to say whatever we want.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know,
democracy. Yeah.
So far. They're gonna limit that. I guarantee you.
Oh no, that's what they're doing. They're breaking down our constitution so that eventually we won't have anything to fall back on.
Hey, what's going on? I was talking about getting a new computer. Now I'm in some kind of debate dilemma.
Whatever you do,
We're having a good
Randy's
conversation.
gone.
whatever you do,
Randy's
Whatever you do,
born
make sure your
again.
computer doesn't get hot.
Yeah, he's.
We don't need a new computer to be bought. Hey, but the thing that I tell people, bro, on my show
Mark, you
specifically,
need to buy a fan and calm down. Okay.
we don't
My
We need
computer's
some
a
more
great.
wiggle.
we don't bring up politics or religion on my show specifically, only because of the separation that it brings. It's like I'm a Dodger fan. I'm not gonna agree with the fucking
I
Giants.
don't know
It's
if you
just not
can
gonna
appreciate
happen,
it.
you know.
Or you're gonna tell me
And
to
so
close
that's
it.
what happens when we separate these groups. And then, I mean, I want all the listeners. I want you to come in, have a beer, have a bong load, come listen, have some fun. I want joy. If COVID era has made it so everyone's
A
so
bong
unpersonable.
load, is that marijuana? No.
Oh, baby, I'm in California, baby. You know how we do it.
Hey, I'm 420 Prince. I've been smoking 40 years.
Oh, then you know. Then you come over here and we'll have fun.
I'm just joking with you.
No, but no. The point is good vibes, bro. We're all come
Yeah.
just different nationalities. I don't need to like conform someone to be like just like me. I like meeting Randy, who's different from me, who lives in another country now, and he soaks up different, ethnicities. And then all you guys have different backgrounds. That makes us special. I mean, it's different. You got to be different to be special. Like I don't want everyone to be the same zombie walking around. I want to
Wait,
learn.
Deb is saying, I'm out of here, Randy. I'm not going to sit here and listen to my friend be. I didn't know somebody made fun of anybody.
I probably did it. I'm sorry, Debbie. I'm a piece of shit. I don't know. I know.
I thought maybe because I said hot, but I've never. Periscope used to run your phone hot, but I have an antique computer that can run Happs and has no problems. Just for whatever that was worth. Just for whatever that's worth.
It's all good. We got 471 other live viewers. We don't need one. It's how it is.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
No, but the real point, if they were listening correctly, none of us singled out any one group being mean to them. We're just saying we just would like the fact that you can have an open debate between two people and have two different opinions.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you
Michael,
said.
Michael, I just want to ask you a direct question, okay?
Yes, sir.
So with the type of stuff that you do, which is based in violence, we have to be real. It's not patty cake like what we're doing here. There's no baker's man.
Yep.
You're going to have people who, think that you're promoting violence. How do you work around that? I had someone the other day get very angry with me because I eat fish.
Oh God, Jesus!
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. Because you would love to go fishing and you love the life of the fish and ate it and supported it. You're in trouble.
No, it's because Randy and I dream about fishing together, but that's another weird word. Okay, but yeah,
I love fishing down Louisiana.
So when someone when it comes to violence, it's a very violent sport. I don't think anyone with their right mind could say that. Oh, this ain't violent. You're not going to get hurt here. It is.
Yeah.
It is gladiators. The Coliseum gladiators at its finest without them dying. For me, my brother was a professional fighter. He fought in the UFC, so I was kind of raised. I was raised wrestling and doing this type of combat. But as a medic, I was a former medic on the ambulance for 8 years, and now I work for Local 44 Hollywood, building movie sets. After seeing what I've seen and stuff like it's I would never let my kid do what my brother did, right? Be a pro fighter. The career it's not a good career path in the long run. You have no retirement. You're gonna have no stocks in the end. You're not gonna have anything to fall back on. A lot of these professional fighters, they live for the day instead of live for the chess game. And the chess game is
hello, Warrior Grandma. How you doing?
Yay, Warrior Grandma. So listen, do you watch my broadcast at all? Have you seen some of the whoosh stuff I do?
To be honest, personally, no, man. I'm so busy doing a ton of things, but I will tune in specifically right when I add you right now. This is the first time I ever got to meet you, so pleasure.
Okay, because I would love to have you on the show, and we could talk about.
This is the real MMA money, by the way.
Yeah. So it's just I just am all about good vibes, and I understand people have different opinions, and I understand different ethnicities, and I'm all for different people being raised their way. But what I don't like is when we if you're raised your way and you have your own view, they'll shut you down and shit on you for just the fact that for the last 2,000 years your family's thought one way, and all of a sudden they want you to change instantly. And then you're going to be shit on and ridiculed by people for no reason. It's online bullying. It's so funny. The same guys who don't like bullying are bullying people online all the time.
Agreed.
Jackie, what's up?
So, Mike, the one last question. What do you think about people where every other week when they don't get their way, they threaten quitting Happs?
Yeah, I'm not a quitter, so I don't have that in me in any way. Quitting Haps, I don't know why they would do such a thing when the community, it's in beta right now. It's not even in full launch mode. Look how good it is doing right now with in beta.
Yeah.
Haps, Peter and Pablo and David Newman, they are doing their best. Like I said, I work for 44 local Hollywood. I know the insides of Hollywood very well. David
Hmm.
Newman was ex Disney television president. He's smart as could be.
Yeah.
You have a team backing it that actually cares. They come into our chats. I love Haps. I'm not leaving. We got recruited over here
Yeah.
off of our other platforms because they believed that we had a good show, and I believed that they had something good to offer. And because we like family, and we're known as the MMA for Money team, we
Yes.
want to be like you guys. We welcome you to come be family, be a team. We also do investing. That's our biggest thing. Cryptocurrency. We're one of the first groups to ever get in
Yeah.
cryptocurrency. 2016 is when we first
Yeah.
got our Bitcoin, our ETH. We got Nexo at 5 cents. It's now worth like 380 a coin. I mean,
So
we've been,
Mike,
yeah,
Mike, yesterday I talked to Mark Goldman.
yes.
Someone's got their unit up really loud. And I said to him, I would love to be paid in crypto. Can we have that
I
as
asked
an
that.
option?
I asked that like months ago, bro. They're going to work on it.
Yeah.
But I want to be paid in Bitcoin or some kind of
Yeah.
ETH or crypto. It's my choice, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
So what
it,
the other question I have quickly, because I don't want to steal the show. If
Oh,
someone
you
if someone was to come at your family and say horrible things about your family, how would you
oh,
address that on Haps?
oh man, because I don't know if you're familiar with my brother, but my brother is the sadly John War Machine Copenhaver. He's that UFC
Yeah.
fighter in prison for life, right?
Mhm.
I have unfortunately I've had people tell them that me from other countries they're going to rape my wife, they're going to rape my kids, they are
Oh my
going to
God.
kill me. Twitter did nothing about it. I reported them every single time. Twitter just laughed at the fact that these
Yeah.
people they'd write me in Arabic, they'd write me from Mexico. These guys like and so I had to learn to not battle anger with anger because it didn't really help, right? I if you
You need to
look
ignore
on
that
like say my
crap.
YouTube, I yeah, you do. You mostly ignore it, but I always just kind of
But it does
like
get to you. You're right.
yeah. Well, especially when you're telling me you're gonna rape my wife and kid, and then that shit's disgusting, dude.
Jeez.
And they don't do nothing about it. But I try to ignore them mostly. We have moderators who try to
Mel, what's up?
get rid of those evil comments. But at the end of the day, bro, it's all in them that's hate. Their hatred, their self hatred. They have not working hard. They hate themselves. I don't care what you say about me because I've done I do every day try to be the best person I can. I've served the city of Los Angeles, helping people, strangers I've never met. I don't need to hear what some troll tells me and you. But how I handle it is I say thank you for the view, bro. I'm sorry you hate your life so much. You know that you have to come in here and be this angry, but you're still welcome to come in here. And if you want to change your attitude, you can do that, bro. But I'm not one of those delete culture, cancel culture type dudes because it's that's what's happening right now. So they'll be like, oh fuck Real Mike, fuck Randy Horton. We're gonna drop both those guys because we don't like how they talk.
Yeah. Well,
So
we've had that happen.
Sierra, how are
We've
you? I'm
been
sorry I
in
missed
that
your
boat.
comment earlier.
Yeah.
Sierra's here.
Blame Michael.
I invited you up, Miss Jackie. Anyway,
Both.
I'm not
Both.
really a drama person, personally.
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
really care.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. So I don't like dealing with any of this. So we're just talking about because we happen to talk about it. But I always bring it back to just good vibes, bro. You treat your friends good, treat your family good, have good
That's
dinners
it.
and meals together. Smile at people when you don't when you while you walk down the street. I don't care what nationality they are. I light up the room when I walk in places because I want other people to be happy. These people are forgetting to be humans, and that's where we're losing the love. We're losing the connection between each other.
Yep.
We're very lucky to have this community even right here. Randy Horton, I was lucky enough to meet him years ago on Periscope
Whoop,
and
whoop.
from Prime. And he not only did he help us with Periscope to show us how to get started there, help us make us successful there. Then we came over to Haps, and like people could say all they want about Randy, but at the end of the day, Randy's a great friend. He's a great person. He tries really hard to
Ooh,
push himself.
MMA for money.
No, I'm just saying it's the truth. And
Thank you.
everybody has a bad day, and anyone could be called a dickhead or something at any moment. Because yesterday I had a bad day, and if you met me yesterday, I might have been in as a good a mood. But that's why when I meet people out in public and they're hurting, my dad died when I was 9. My family's mostly passed, but I don't judge them while I walk down the street because their dad could have just died, their mom could have died, they could have just left the hospital seeing someone with cancer. So I try my best to put myself in their shoes because I've been really fucked up before, and I want them to do better because they're hurting.
I concur.
That was good.
So
Randy, how do you like the direction of this broadcast so far?
This is going really great. I'm helpful too. The other day, I met a lady at divorce court, and I tell you what, there's a lot of ladies coming out of divorce court. That may be a good hot place there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They usually got more money than you, and they're ready to go party.
Hey, bro, there's a bar over here called Bogey's Nightclub. It's in Westlake, California. It's the richest part of this whole town. Dude, you go there and it's nothing but divorced women that took all their men's money and they're rich as fuck, beautiful as fuck. You sit there, have a beer or a drink, and you'll be hit on by
have a place.
Five.
By the way, I'm joking. I'm married.
Christie's in Fort Lauderdale.
I was just telling for the people who want to have fun. So just
okay,
these other guys.
Yeah, for the other guys, we don't do this kind of thing.
I'm not allowed to anymore. My lady, she stopped the lion from hunting.
There you go.
Yeah, have you ever heard the song "My Babe"? She don't stand no cheating, my babe.
Yep.
But you know what else makes the app? What makes the app great is the people that are using it too. I mean, this is nice because it's easy to video chat and things, but it's the people that makes it. So when Randy's on Twitch, I watch him on Twitch. When he's on Happs, I saw, let me jump in and see because you're on Happs. So I come here. Every app's got ups and downs too.
Just for those who do want to dance with the devil.
Well, I think that a lot of people right now with COVID, we're no matter who you are, you're somewhat lonely. You can have the most family, you can have a lot of friends and family still, but the community that we built on Happs now during COVID is like, yeah, it's nice when I see Randy on. It's nice when I see you guys on. You can hop in there, get some good vibes. I can have coffee. Yeah. I mean, that's what life's about: is spreading good vibes and trying to better each other's existence. I don't care if you guys are doing. I don't want anyone to do worse than me. I want them all to do better.
Mike.
Yep.
I always ask in my broadcast. I know this isn't mine, but we've hijacked it. What are you currently grateful for?
I'm gonna have to leave everybody.
For me, it's just the blessing of God. He saved my life when I was 22. I was stabbed and killed and hit. Very watch show you. I was stabbed in my rib cage. Just missed my heart. You can see this wound, this chest wound right here. If it gets closer. But this whole pectoral is ripped open. I had a hemothorax. It was so my blood, my lung was full of blood. That was the day I changed my whole life. When God changed my life for the better. I fought through that, and then I ended up at 22 taking a phlebotomy course, so I could start doing the medical field. And then I went into the EMT program immediately after that, and then I went to Daniel Friedman UCLA as a medic. And then after that,
good for you. So you took something very negative, made it positive.
That's great.
Well,
all done.
I had to because I got attacked by four people that were trying to rob me. I was already kind of angry from my dad dying when I was 9. My brother is a savage, and so I've always been kind of in battles back and forth.
Yeah,
and it was kind of like the devil and the devil kind of clashed that day, and thankfully for me. God saved my life, and then since that day forward was the day that I said, you got a lot to offer, and you should be helping people. So that's why I went on the ambulance, and I've done my time there. I've seen too much in Los Angeles, where I after 8 years, I'm done with it on that sense because it's just I prayed for too many people.
It takes its toll on you seeing all that.
It does, man, and I'm very different. I'm the guy. I'm the medic that's in the back of the ambulance who holds your grandma's hand while she's dying. I'm not the dude.
My son-in-law is a fire medic down here. My ex-brother-in-law is a chief of Sunrise Fire Department.
Yeah. So, but I'm not trying to brag about me at all. Like I said, I'm telling you just stuff about me and why I think the way that I do. Yeah. So I don't want anyone to think that it's arrogance or cockiness, but I'm very blessed by God. I'm thankful every day to wake up and have Happs, have a podcast, have my job, have great stocks and crypto. I bet I invested in. And that's why I teach people to invest now, is because I want them to be better off in the next 5-10 years.
Well, Real Mike, you're a great dude. We really appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you guys. I just want to say hello and just meet you guys. I figured Randy would jump in, and I just
You can jump in here 24 hours a day. If you get kicked off, I guess I'll have to go too.
we ain't going nowhere because what's cool though is on Randy's show I can get a little wild, but on my show, my boss will be like, "Hey, Mike, you got to calm down a little bit, bro.
Calm down a little bit.
Just calm down. Just
Just a
pipe
bit,
back
a
down.
smidgen, like a,
That's
you
cool,
know,
Nazim.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
you know, you
just
gotta-
smart to me, dude.
Kevin.
Gonna walk like me, talk like me, with a real spin something, you know.
Yeah, so I try to balance myself professionally. You know, like right now I'm doing a mixture of myself and professional. And then if you go on my show, I have to be more professional always because I have sponsors, three big ones. So I don't even want to jeopardize any of those.
Now your show,
Well, we
one that has
appreciate
three
you hanging
guys.
out with the strippers over here. We love you.
You have, but you have three guys on your show, though, right?
I had three guys on my show. Two of the guys, they sadly didn't want to be. They did not want to put in the work that was needed to get to the next level. So we had to separate with that. So I'm the host of the show now, full time. I'm the one that bets the most, anyways. And since they left, I'm 6-0 on my bets. I haven't lost a bet in the last 4 UFCs. I've absolutely dominated it. So it just shows you that who's the real best bettor when it comes to MMA. So
Tony
sadly,
D, what's up?
I miss my friends.
Sorry.
I miss those two guys.
You going to
But
invite him up, Randy?
I got Tony on the spot, Mama Rama.
yeah, I'll jump
out,
out, bro, and let you guys jump back in with your
No, stay
No,
up there.
stay.
Don't be
Okay,
going
okay.
anywhere.
All right, no
So,
worries.
Mike, in the future, please come on my show.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna add all you guys right now, and then I'm gonna come because
Mike, I want you to get a baby pool. Oh, he left.
Who left?
Oh man. Oh, yeah,
Tony.
there you go. Where did you go?
Oh, no.
Mike left.
What happened?
Mike left.
Can you hear
He
me?
jumped
weird.
down. He's still here.
I'm right here.
Okay, I didn't know what happened.
Did I
What's
leave?
up? How y'all doing, man?
Tony,
No, it wasn't
Tony's
you, it
at
was
work
Mike.
right now.
Okay, cool.
What's going
cool.
on?
So Tony, did you watch the broadcast this morning?
No, I'm at work. I didn't see it. What's happening?
If you get time, you should watch it later.
Yeah. Good
Okay.
morning, Tony. Nice to meet
Anyway,
you, brother.
tell me where you working at. What are you doing? Let's see what's up, man.
I really can't show you the inside of where I'm at, but you know what my job is.
I don't blame you. That's a good thing to say.
He got that NDA. He can't be showing that
show you
stuff.
my work area. I can't.
Yeah.
Really. I ain't even supposed to be on the phone right now. I just want to jump in and say what's up.
Is
Oh,
that a
thank you.
Hooters? Is that a Hooters sign behind you?
Negative. This is
Negative. Negative.
Do I know everybody up in here? I know Randy. I know Mike. I know my man with the golf course background. I forgot his name.
We got Raj. We got
Raj.
Mark.
What's up,
We
Good.
man?
got Mike.
Yeah, what's up, brother? Pleasure to meet you, dude.
You too.
Yeah,
Both
pleasure.
of y'all, man. If y'all don't know me, hit me up. I act crazy every now and then, but I chop it up with everybody any day, anytime.
Dude, same way. We just we're all about good vibes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tony's a great speaker. Lots of good.
He's got a great show too. If
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
checking out Tony, you're missing out.
Yeah.
I know. Jesus. Is it termites or cicada season? What the hell is going on now?
Bro, the termites are everywhere too, bro.
Jesus H. Christ, what the fuck?
So
Yeah, it's
Randy,
like once in
Termites.
17 years or something like that, dude.
Randy, I got to drop, brother.
This is
Okay, see you, Michael. Have a good one. Thank you.
Hey,
care.
take care, bro. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
There.
Stay
See you
strong.
soon. We'll see you soon.
This is crazy. I ain't never seen it like this.
Yeah, dude, the cicada.
Well, we
the cicada
appreciate
and,
you bringing the termite drama to the show. We didn't have any termite yet. We got termites now.
so funny.
Relate to it, man.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's once in every 17 years or something. This crazy amount of
The cicada come out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once every 17 years for cicadas. I thought it was once every 7, but it's once every 7.
Yeah, it's like
No, they got
17 to
2 or
20 years.
3. Yeah,
well, it
they got-
depends on the brood. Apparently, this is the X brood, which is once every 17, and then there's
Okay.
another one that's one every 7 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's hopefully it doesn't fucking destroy all the farmlands that are gonna get into.
The cicadas won't mess with the farmlands. It's just going to be in the way of everything because they only live for like 2 weeks and then they die off.
Yeah,
They don't.
and they fertilize the earth again.
They
so
don't eat
that's
the vegetation.
No, not
No,
really.
that's the.
Oh, wow.
You think about locusts.
Oh, okay.
You think about locusts.
Yeah, locusts are
Grasshopper.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, the cicadas just come and they make the whole Everything's noisy at night. Outside, you can barely talk.
Yeah,
They
it's like a
scream
jet
all
engine.
night
I
long.
heard some I saw some video of it, like one backyard, and it was like a jet engine. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It's
nuts.
loud.
And they're huge.
I guess they feed other animals. Whatever eats those must be happy that time of.
Oh, I bet. I bet
Yeah,
you the birds are happy as can be.
Yeah, it'd have to be birds.
Big ass insecticons when they start flying around. I'm serious.
Yeah, I don't like bugs. I don't want no part of them.
No, I don't like this. This is pretty.
Yeah,
I'm from back
like-
inside. Just want to say what's up to everybody, man. If I haven't met you before, what's going on? How you
Yep.
living? Randy, as
Wonderful.
always. My
Pretty
man,
good,
with the
pretty
gray hair.
good.
I remember him before, man. What's your name? I forgot your name, bro. Oh man. My man is just.
Which one?
He just finished the smoke. My man just finished the smoke with the headphones on. What's his name?
I
Oh,
don't
me?
have audio on them. I need to reset.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mark. I powered up with him one time before.
I don't have audio on whoever who had just come in. I don't know why I don't have his audio.
We're good. I'm running back in, but I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all take
See, I have it on my cell.
Hey, have a great day, Tony.
I have him on my cell, but I don't have him here.
Take
All
care,
right,
Johnny.
Johnny, have a good day at work. Check you soon, dude.
All right.
So,
Don't
but yeah,
need
dude,
popping back in.
I'm excited for when Happs gets out of beta because it's gonna be improved greatly whenever that happens.
Yeah, Tony's an aircraft mechanic. He's got a high skilled, a great job.
You,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
he
what they
does.
did?
Yeah.
You know what they did? I just saw this thing. I can pop out the video, and I can even move it over to another monitor. So I'm dragging.
Yeah,
it
you can right click it and move it around.
Yeah,
Wait,
I can
really?
that's really cool. I didn't know I
And
could
you
do
can
that.
resize it as well once you do
Yeah,
that.
you can resize it, and you can drop it over. Like I can drop it over here on my right and blow it up more, and
that's
it's kind of cool.
That's a
When I
new thing,
resize
right?
it large, though, I get black bars on either side, which
Yeah, see, I
I
think I
don't
can
know.
show you.
Rollins
Oh no,
looking
I
up
can't show you
regulations with the locust.
unless I turn this off. Hold on.
The only thing that bothers me is
Hey, Rose.
my camera is dead center on my monitor. So if I have
See,
to
it's
look,
over here.
I have to keep eye contact,
Hey,
but my
Steven.
fucking chat is on the bottom left. So I can't
you
keep
can see
eye
it.
contact.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
me.
well,
See,
that's why I'm always
I
looking
have
down.
to
It
move my
doesn't help.
camera over.
Yeah, but it pisses me off. Like, bro, like let me dock the chat up high. I want the chat up to the top right next to my camera.
I can put it wherever I want. That's kind of cool. I like that I can just drag this over here.
I kind of wish
Yeah.
they had a snap to fit kind of.
I think they'll do that next. I think they'll do that after beta.
Yeah.
They hope so. We'll keep harassing Peter and them.
Mhm.
Be
See, we
like,
can
"Make
drag
my
it around.
dashboard snappable."
I harass him for crypto like every week, so he knows me.
The crypto, though, the market is just so crazy. I don't see how anybody can do it.
Oh man, well, when you get in as early as we did, it doesn't matter. The market's fucking
Yeah,
but,
Randy, I had
You're
10,000.
only being paid dollar value at at current rates, right? So it's not like for them, they might pay you, like if you imagine they might pay you 0.1 Ethereum today, and then tomorrow for the same amount of work it might be 0.09 or 0.08. You know what I mean? Like
the number will still be 0.1. It was just the value would drop.
because everything's
never
always going to
lose-
still be tied to fiat, right?
Yeah.
Like it's always
Well,
going to be tied to like X
until
number of dollars.
until they keep printing $10 trillion of monopoly money every year, and then eventually that will have to go bye.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Mark,
can't-
what were you saying? I missed it.
Oh, that a long time ago, I got 10,000 Dogecoins or Dogecoins, whatever they're called, for $40, right? And forgot about it for a couple of years. And my son-in-law's like, "Hey, did you take a look at that?" And when I
Yeah.
did, it was $800, and it took me all day to figure out how to cash it out into like gift cards, which I did, Best Buy and Instacart, whatever.
You could
And then
cash.
wait, 2 months later, I know, but 2 months later, it went to $7,000.
Yeah, I
Bottom
know.
line was
Yeah.
I only spent 40, but I'm sorry, what were you saying? I could have cashed it.
Yeah, that's why hold the saying hold is so true. HODL. We say it in crypto.
Hodl,
They
yeah.
hold that bitch.
Yeah,
But, you know,
for me, I was so thrilled. Look, it was money. It was $40.
Oh,
you
no,
don't
you
even think
killed it.
about it. I
killed
forgot
it.
about it, and now I got the little Bose speakers. I got to
Yeah.
spend some money, and at the
Yeah.
time, it was great to have that money. So,
Bro, it's
Mike,
fun.
were you at the 2019 crypto conference in LA?
The 2019? No, I was not. I was actually in Las Vegas at that time because that's where I was living.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was when when Sasha Plosnicek from the Waves was supposed to come, and he ended up cheeseballing and left. He didn't come, right?
Yeah, he didn't come. But
Yeah.
because like 2018 we had
There's a huge conference. I remember.
Wozniak, and then 2018 we had Wozniak, and then 2019 we had Tim Draper's always there. and Adam Draper is always there. But
yeah.
we all those
So,
guys.
but yeah, like now, so like people that don't like volatility in the crypto, I mean,
JB, what's up?
it's gonna be volatile for a little while, and it depends on what coins you have. If I was a new investor, I would Chainlink is known as Link. That is probably one of your best bets to stack for the next year or two. Chainlink alone is literally, they deal with data and all the artificial intelligence that it's for insurance companies.
Can you buy options on crypto, like
Um,
puts and calls?
You can do puts and it depends on the platform that you're on. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Depending on your exchange, you can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give financial advice. I
This is our
work in the
opinions.
crypto space, but I will say, so as a caveat, this isn't advice, but you should just be careful, just because for Americans, what the IRS will allow and won't allow, because for America, it's like, even if you're American and you live abroad, you still got to pay taxes in America, where not all other countries do that kind of shit. So
yeah, but if you're smart and use a VPN and you have a cold storage wallet, they can't track.
Right, exactly.
They can't
there
find
are many
anything.
ways around. There are many ways around it.
They could suck my big balls, is what happens, because
I'm not American. I don't want to be on. I don't want to be on the IRS's radar. So
no, you don't. You don't. I'm telling you. Yeah, but I'm just letting you know, the real OGs, a VPN solves that faster than fast.
Okay, I want you to know. Right after you said Chainlink, I just went and bought one. It's at 47.80. I just went and bought some.
Hey, in 1 year from now, it will be over $300 easy, and you and I will laugh about it.
Let's see. I just bought some just off of your word.
And I was following Bitcoin at 160 at $500 when Bitcoin was at 500. I sat at a bar called Roosters in Margate, and I told everybody, "Sell your home. This is gold, right?" And I still joke with my bartender buddy today because he was like, "You really think I should put money in there?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then it went 10,000, 20,000. It dropped. Some people cashed out. Family included. They wrote it a little bit, and then they cashed it out when it dropped. They made money. And now I'm like, look what happened. It's 60,000. You didn't listen.
See, but they don't understand investing. Investing is a long-term marathon, right? Those guys all got scared shitless and got scared out by the big guys, because when it dropped, it got suppressed. That was the big banks slamming the fuck out of it, dude. Like, PayPal bought 70% of all newly mined Bitcoin in the last year during COVID. 70% of all newly mined Bitcoin PayPal bought. Why the fuck's PayPal doing that if it ain't the real deal?
Yep.
So you just follow the trends, And
Joe Joyner, what's up, Joe? Thank you.
That was good. We drank coffee at the same time. Cheers, everybody.
I make back-end software for large financial institutions to make very large crypto purchases. I can't talk about details, but that's what my company does. And they're all in on it, and they all have subsidiaries doing this shit.
Yeah, I know, but what sucks is for X amount of years they pay the news to slander the fuck out of it, beat the shit out of it, and so that all those big dudes could slam their money in. That's what they do. They did it with Coin. The Coinbase dropped as a stock. Why do you think that it's supposed to drop at 6:30 a.m. until Obama made it legal for these bankers and corrupt scumbags to buy in? It goes from, instead of opening at 6:30 a.m. stock market like a stock should drop, they let all the bankers buy in and all the big elite dudes. It soars from 250 opening to 4 something. And then they're like, "Oh, now we're going to drop it to you peasants. It's 11:20 a.m. Here you go." And then they wrote nothing but red dick candles all the way down. I mean, look at it now. It's lower than its initial. It's lower than what it was supposed to be at. And all those idiots kept buying it. And the news even lied. And they said, bunch of people made money off coin today. That's not fucking true. A bunch of bankers and elite scumbag corrupt assholes did, and basketball players who got the in on it from some kind of a contract that they had, or some in. That's not fair to the real public. I've been waiting.
What was that coin? What?
So Mike, this is the so in the financial markets, most people don't know, but like, I work in capital markets as part of my business, raising the money to run my crypto company.
Yes.
And one of the things that I learned really quickly in the last 4 years is that there's so many investing opportunities, but the problem is that the requirements, the requirements for entry into that world is like, you have to be able to show income of 300,000 or more for 3 to 4 years. You have to have X amount of money in liquid assets. And then you are what's called an accredited investor. And then only once you're an accredited investor, you can then are allowed
I
to
understand.
invest in these companies pre IPO or pre RTO, right? Reverse takeover, to like actually get the stock at like 5 cents, 3 cents, because there's a few deals I'm in on where, I was able to, for $5,000 get like, 10,000 or 50,000 shares, where normally that wouldn't happen. Right. And for me, the only reason I qualified is because I knew somebody. So I got in what's called the friends and family round, which they're only allowed to do.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying. But that's
Like,
not
it's
fair.
such a rigged system.
That is that's what I'm saying. It's not fair to the open market. It's not fair to the small guy that had the chance to make money that day. Those guys are straight up corrupt. That was never ever legal until Obama made it legal, where they could do that. And no one wants to talk about it. It's the fucking straight truth. Obama made it possible for those scumbag elite bankers and all these guys to make these moves before the general public can get it. The stock market opens at 6:30. I don't make the fucking rules. All of a sudden, they're going to change the rules. Like, bro, and then it closes on Friday. Why do you think it closes Friday? So that those shady dudes can make deals on Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday, why do you think they call it Bloody Monday? Because motherfuckers just did some shady shit on Saturday, Sunday. And the motherfuckers, we got all blood on Monday. I mean, it's the most corrupt system.
Could you please wait a minute? Who is this person, motherfucker? I don't know them. You talk about them a lot.
Speaking,
it was before. It happened before Obama, but
central bankers. I'm not
only playing, Mike. I'm only playing, man.
It happened before Obama, but yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
It's not. I put the name out there, right? It could be all the scumbag presidents before him, right? It's just a fact. These leaders, the leaders, made it possible where now big guys can smash little guys like us. It's fucking disgusting. That's illegal. It's inside trading at its finest.
Yeah,
it's legal.
It's legal inside trading.
It's legal. Yeah, because they made it legal, but it's really illegal. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
It's not like that they closed GameStop trading when anybody made any money. They wouldn't do that.
Oh, they would never do that. Oh no, because that once again, that's an exact example of the small guys getting rich, and they're like, oh my god, the small guys are getting money. We got to stop the whole thing.
Yeah, Robinhood's pretty sus. No.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they closed trading up for this.
That's why I like DeFi.
Yeah, I tell people,
you can't get on DeFi, guys.
If you have crypto on Robinhood or Coinbase, I don't even speak to you because you know nothing. Literally, both of them are garbage, absolute garbage. Like, you don't even own crypto if you have it on Coinbase. I hope you know.
You know what's bad is a friend of mine. So she got in on Robinhood and got into crypto and was really interested. As soon as she tried to move from Robinhood, when she talked to me and I was like, yeah, you shouldn't really be on that app. You should move to, and I gave her some options.
Yeah.
You don't like Coinbase?
Robinhood, instead of just letting her transfer her crypto to another wallet,
sold
her crypto and forced her to have a taxable event
capital gains.
Such bullshit,
bro. It's such fucking bullshit. And in Coinbase, the reason I'm gonna hate on them is the number one reason. They're basically the number one regulated exchange for Coinbase in the United States. They're the first kind of one bigger. The other one's Gemini, but Coinbase is the king. The government already has their hands.
I thought they were talking about you, Mama Robin.
The government already has their hands in with Coinbase. They fucking control every single thing they do. Coinbase is no different.
You're a director. I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Coinbase is, like I said, no different than now a centralized bank, and that's the opposite of what crypto was about. Now we're taking our money. We're buying a supposed Bitcoin from Coinbase. There's a bunch of people who think they own Bitcoin, ETH, and all the likes because they have it in Coinbase. No, you don't. If you don't own the seed or the private key to your crypto or have it on the ledger, you don't own shit. Not a goddamn thing. Then Coinbase is another place. They give you 0 APR back on your asset. What? So they hold your asset that appreciates. They're making APR off it and trading it, and you're getting 0. Dick, worse than your bank gives you on your bank account, bro. So Coinbase is garbage. If you go to play a real financial institution to store your money called Nexo, NEXO, they legitimately on my Bitcoin daily, I get 5% back daily APR with compound interest, no lockup, no nothing. Every week I get an email tells me how much extra money I made off the stacks that I have. It's $375 million insured, 1 billion by the end of this year. They're all of their assets are stored on cold storage on their exchange. One of the only places in crypto where you could actually store your crypto in a cold storage device that's not your cold storage, but they're protecting it and it's backed federally. And they're giving you APR back. So why the fuck would I go to Coinbase? They'll do shit for me.
I don't know if it's protected federally. They have insurance policies, but I don't think it's
not federally. Federally is that was a word I slipped from being centralized.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I'm not knowledgeable, so I'm being quiet.
No, it's okay. It's one word. He's just real smart, so he can catch on to the one little errors I make. But the point is that it's just not. Coinbase is not where you should keep your money, or Robinhood.
Yeah, I don't use either, but there's some decent wallets out there that do provide opportunities to earn interest on your crypto.
Yes. That's what I'm getting. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to make people money off their money. If you're going to have 10 Bitcoin, if you're going to have 10 ETH, if you're going to have all this stuff just sitting and it's sitting in Coinbase, you're telling me you don't want to make money off that? What financial advisor would tell you not to make money off your motherfucking money? I don't know one.
I love his enthusiasm.
Bro, yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Hey, and then wait till this day comes. Wait till the government comes and they go over to Coinbase and Robinhood, and they're just like, "Hey, motherfucker, guess who's here? Daddy is here. We're gonna take all your motherfucking shit. We're gonna shut you all the fuck down, and everybody's little coins are all gonna be disappeared into La La Land. And you better believe they have the power to shut down both of them in any minute they fucking want." So that's to be the fun one day. The real fun is going to be when they come and they jack everybody, bro. Because if you're not in cold storage and if you're not somewhere safe, you're not going to have shit.
Mama Robin's asking where you keep your crypto.
Me specifically?
It says, where does he keep his crypto?
I keep my crypto. Most of my crypto is on a cold storage wallet called the Cool Wallet S. It's Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth, so there's no cords. Super safe. I've used it since 2017. They have the Trezor that works well. They have the Nano Edger Less that works well.
One of these.
This guy has one. What do you got? Nano Edger Less, exactly.
Yeah, this is one of my unopened ones, but yeah.
Yeah, no worries. But see, so like guys like Raj, right, and me, who actually love this shit. That's the people you should be listening to, And then Raj, even like I said, I like bouncing information off someone like him because he's like, oh well, that's wrong. That word, that's true. That word is
just
wrong.
Because so the thing is that when you're in because I have to work in the regulated markets.
Yeah, you're
really fucking careful with my language,
and I picked it up too. I heard that
when you're like you're not allowed to advertise investments unless you have a particular designation, and even then, at least in Canada, even with that designation, then it's very specific. And like if you're in the U.S., then there's like a whole other thing because like say you want to trade crypto in the state of New York, there's a specific license for the state of New York compared to other states that you're required to have on top of the federal license. So me in Canada, if I trade with somebody in New York, I'm bound by New York state law now. And now I have to make sure that they've got their fucking license. Because if they don't, now I've just broken the law with the SEC. It's like it's such
what are you trying to buy from the person over there in the US?
I mean, like if I'm doing like these are like large transactions, you're doing multi-million-dollar to $100 million like crypto transactions.
Sending it across the way, right?
Yeah, across the way. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. So like I can't. So I'm like in a invite only. There's only like 2 major banks in the United States that support crypto, and
there's 100 more. 100 more just got signed.
Yeah, but I mean, they're the big dogs, like that allow me to do business, right?
Good.
So like, not that I've ever hit the limit, but like my wire transfer limit's like $50 million on the one company, and I had to bank out of New York, so I had to get a New York license for all of this stuff. And it's complicated, and it's crazy.
No, I appreciate your advice because remember, you're in a much more. Whenever you're dealing with stocks and securities and that stuff too, you have to be really sharp and you know what I mean. Every word you say, everything, you can't make one mistake on an error, like you said. So you are right, Raj. So I'm not saying nothing about that. You're sharp as shit when it comes to it. I just am strongly, just a firm belief that crypto's the future for sure.
No, not Citibank or Bank of America, Mama
No,
Robin.
no, no,
There,
hell no.
this is like the only way we were able to get a bank account with this bank is because somebody else had to vouch for us. This is a like it's an FDIC top 20 bank. I don't really want to give a lot of details there, but
You can do your research
um,
and look at those 20.
there's yeah, so there's one out of California, there's one on the one on the East Coast, and there's a third one that's kind of coming up to be in like that top 20, top 50 banks in the United States that have crypto solutions, as well as are okay to deal with people in the crypto space.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so, like I said, it's just super exciting for the future, for the fact that the people kind of have a revolution to change things. For a long time, we're letting a lot of these old, archaic people control what needs. The future's coming, and that's technology. That's us. That's this young generation. The $30 trillion in debt, printing monopoly money like no one's business, and it inflates every day. It's like, bro, the money's worth no money after every day almost. It's crazy.
I just remember it was 2019 or 2018. I was at the New York conference, crypto conference, and I got invited to this party. And while I was there, I'm looking at this view, and they're like, "Yeah, we just bought the building, like in fucking Manhattan, and he bought a whole fucking building. It was crazy."
Huge ass but how many millions was that? Tens of 20s of 30s million? How many millions?
I'm
Hundreds?
imagining it was probably close to $1 billion.
I was gonna say it had to be quite crazy, bro.
In New York. I mean, the view was just like I was just like, this is my Wolf of Wall Street moment where I'm just like,
Yeah.
is this even real?
Yeah.
Like, how is this? Yeah, I mean, I don't make that kind of money, but these people do it.
But you're helping them. You're helping them, and like I said, all of us. Our goal is to help people. I've already helped myself. I help people every day, but we're here to help other people that don't have this information coming to them. It gives them the chance to learn something new. They could think I'm an idiot. They think you're an idiot. But at the end of the day, we know what we're talking about. And if you come back to us in a year or two, I bet you Raj and I made you crypto money.
Here's the thing: is Warrior Grandma and people are asking, is that like, I don't have a problem with the fiat system per se. I mean, at the end of the day, I still need that off ramp to be able to function in this world.
Oh, of course.
For right now, I look forward to a day when it's completely digital, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
I think the issue I have with fiat currency is that there's nothing backing it, right?
Exactly.
It's just an agreed upon idea that this is what we have value. Your Federal Reserve no longer stacks gold to back the US dollar.
Yep. Right? And that started in 1965 as they took us off the gold standard and the silver. Exactly. There was no silver on your coins anymore. There's the gold. You know that they asked to do an audit of the Federal Reserve on the gold, and they literally sent back to them that they're a separate entity and they do not have to give permission for them to do a search of the gold. That's how corrupt they are.
And then that's the other issue is, right, like, go and try and buy X amount of silver or X amount of gold. Mm-hmm. You're legally in the United States. You're not allowed to like buy and hoard that.
You can't even hoard water in California. Here, if I hoard water, they arrest me.
So
we're gathering rainwater.
Gathering rainwater here, I'll get arrested.
Yeah. Exactly. So look, like I know some of these big guys. Like, some of them are friends of mine. I haven't made nearly as much money as these guys are. Like, they're out of my league in wealth, but I've learned from them and I've made some money. And it is bonkers at how the system works. And people don't know, like, you're working for somebody else, you're running a rat race, you're never going to fucking win.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is, right? Yeah. Like, look, I'm an MD, right? I could have stayed in practice, but for what? Right, to like
your ass off every day. Fucking
never, what I mean? Like, the stress of that life is not worth is not worth it because my eyes opened. Like I thought doctors did really well, and then I got into the financial markets, and I was like, nope, I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but
The good thing is education is so valuable that no matter what, you learn so much to implement into your future, whether you use it or not now,
yeah. But I think the other part of this is that like I'm of the personal opinion that billionaires and trillionaires need not exist in this world because why should you have more money than you could ever use in your fucking lifetime? That to
it's
me is
selfish.
redonkulous.
Yeah, that's what.
And
My
you
goal is
know,
to be so rich one day, which is getting pretty close because I've done so well. I just want to feed a bunch of poor people. I have a smoker, a commercial one that costs like 3-4 grand,
yeah,
custom made from Texas. I'm gonna fill that whole bitch up with pork, make pulled pork for like hundreds of poor people all the time. That's what I want to do. I've said it to God since I was little. I was like, I just need enough money so I could feed a bunch of poor people, and He's literally already fucking pretty much done that. And so that's the next thing that happened.
like and the thing is my CFO, he's told me all sorts of tips and tricks to like keep your money from taxation and stuff like that. And I'm personally just not of that mindset. I'm just like I'll pay my taxes on what I earn,
Always, yeah.
and I have no problem with that because I don't. I'm not a I'm a capitalist, but I also believe in a social welfare. So
Yeah. No, I mean, I was poor at one point too. So there's poor people need help. I ran the ambulance calls at Compton, Inglewood, East Los
yeah,
Angeles. Every single spot you've seen the poorest of the poor. And to say that those people don't need food or help, you're an idiot because you go down the streets one time in that down those neighborhoods, you'll want to leave real fast. So imagine trying to live there and then
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
eat. Poor,
I've seen a bunch of documentaries on the patient turfing they do, where they'll take them from the hospital and then
Mhm.
drive them over to like what's that area called again?
The jungles,
Is it the jungles? There's
scary ass
Skid
part.
Row. Is it called
Oh,
Skid
Skid
Row?
Row. Yeah,
Skid
Skid Row's
Row.
another. Yeah, that's off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
San
Because
Pedro.
there's a public health clinic there, right? They
Yep.
go, they drop them off there because they're like the hospitals don't want to pay for these people's care. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And they do the bare
Well,
minimum.
it's sad, man. That's why I got out of the medical field. Is on the ambulance, I saw too much stuff. I almost got fired for saving people's lives because you make the right call for someone's dad or mom, but it was the wrong call versus the hospital that had the $1 million contract.
Well, yeah. I mean, because people are like, oh, in America, we don't want, they don't want, what it called them, death panels, that they were so scared of Obamacare. They were like, oh, death panels, blah, 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 death panels.
Yeah,
And I'm like, your HMO is literally a death panel.
yeah,
Okay, your HMO will, if it's more economical for
excuse
them
me.
to be like, you know what, you need to be out of a hospital and you can get that test at an outpatient care. That HMO is very, very aware that if you wait for outpatient care, it'll be 3 months before you get that test, or 3 days in the hospital. And if
Mhm.
you have to wait 3 months and you're talking about cancer, you're
You're
probably
dead.
going to be dead.
No, you're dead, 100%. And but that's how inefficient the system is right now. It's really bad, man. I mean, it's like I know
Oh,
what I need right now, but they're like, no, you got to go see the MD so he can refer you over to the thing you already know you need.
I don't
yeah. I
really
mean,
have a
yeah,
I don't
it's
really have a
crazy.
problem with that. Like I got disability, I have Medicaid, I've lived on the street. I'm doing better, obviously,
Good.
but I've gone to the clinics,
Mhm.
and I find that actually, in at least in Broward County, South Florida, you can get good treatment. They
Yeah.
they really give me good care. Once I got on Medicaid or whatever, my care was actually lower than what I used to get just from the county, but it's
Yeah.
still good care. And
Mhm.
if I want a referral for something, I call my primary. Sometimes it's over the phone with COVID, but like I have 7 appointments coming up. I have leukemia. I had lung cancer. I
Oh
had a
man.
section of my lung removed. But thank God I had cover. They helped me. My medicine's $20,000 a month, which is
Jesus
ridiculous.
Christ. Hey,
And
Mark,
it says made in China. It says made in China. It's
yeah,
called
that's
Imbruvica.
disgusting. That's
It's
crazy. Hey,
Imbruvica.
do
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
take
I'm sorry.
do you take CBD oil at all, Mark?
No, I prefer, full spectrum. I've worked with People United for Medical Marijuana, Normal Marijuana Policy Project. I've been involved for 40 years.
Yeah.
I prefer edibles, but since I don't really cook or make anything, I was thinking of getting an infuser. I mostly just smoke, good cannabis, and I like the
Yeah,
full
yeah.
thing. I like the THC.
No,
You
I
I
was
should
think
talking
try.
CBD is good,
I was talking
but
about tinctures. It's better for internally for your actual
oh,
real
absolutely.
problem. especially with smoking with lung problems or anything like that.
Oh,
Or
of
any,
course. Yeah, my doctors were, I quit for a while. I was
I'm
doing
not trying
edibles,
to be
but
a doctor. I'm just trying to help.
I
I'm just trying to.
no,
yeah,
no,
I'd
absolutely.
recommend
Nothing that you smoke is good. Nothing that you
yeah.
smoke is good for you. So edibles would be the best way. That's what I would tell anybody. And I don't even, prefer vaping, but people sometimes give me these vape things that I got.
Yeah,
Um, I do get edibles on occasion, but because the cannabis is so good, and that's what I really like. Like I've
oh yeah,
quit, before my surgery, which was in July, I had quit, and then I stayed quit through to my birthday in late October, and then I started smoking a little, and then it was just, I don't know, it's just so easy, and I don't have that much to do, so the cannabis really just helps me. And I mean, I have 3 screws in my knee, I had 9 screws in a plate in and out of my ankle. I broke my shoulder. I got hit by a car while riding my
jeez,
bicycle on the sidewalk. So I've had my issues, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I don't take any pain meds. So I just use
No, good man. I'm
cannabis,
proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
what I was at. I was just asking if you took CBD, like, because I take 1,000 milligrams CBD myself, and anyone that is in, I had my buddy break his neck, and he broke, literally almost died. I got him off of opiates and all the
Oh,
narcotics
absolutely.
just on
Absolutely. I think
CBD.
it can help. You got, especially if you've not been a cannabis user or a pot smoker or whatever. If you
Yeah,
don't, then you should try CBD and the lowest dose that would help you. You try with that. Start with a little. If an edible didn't work, then you try a little more. But a mistake people make is they eat too much and then they're like, oh no, I can't deal with that.
yeah,
So somebody else had sent me some kind of CBD that you can put into a drink, which was
yeah,
kind of cool, but it's expensive. If I order it $40, $50, I don't have that to just go buy some
yeah.
CBD and use it that way.
I
So
You
understand.
actually might like. There's a new brand of drink. It's actually my friend's company here, called Hill Street, and they've produced a CBD infused beverage. So they do wines and stuff like that. They also do
Oh, that's
alcohol
cool.
free versions,
I want the
but
wine.
they're using a special um, enzyme in there that basically gives you the same profile as alcohol as far as the effects of the cannabis in the product.
Hmm.
So when you have a drink, there's no alcohol in it, but there is potentially CBD or THC in it, and then the it's got the same efficacy curve. So you have one drink, 2 hours later, it's no longer in your system,
Yeah,
which is it's a pretty cool
yeah. It's just nice to
tech.
have natural remedies as opposed to always chemicals getting thrown at you.
yeah, absolutely. You're always better off if you could use, a plant or a food or some other way of, being healthy as opposed to taking drugs or whatever they
Yeah,
are. Even painkillers. Some people need it, but you might be able
yeah,
to
yeah.
use less painkillers if you use. And I don't drink. I stopped drinking maybe 3 years ago or more, and
Mhm.
Oh,
not
that's
for
real.
any major
That's
reason
good for
except that I just didn't have the money to be going out and I was getting fat.
you.
I lost 50 of my COVID pounds. I mean, I'm fat,
Good,
but I
good.
was 275. I'm two and a quarter now. Did it through diet, just switched to, salads and protein, low
Well, it's a
carb
lot
stuff.
better for your heart.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, like I said, I have some really good doctors. And, one of my doctors is like, look, you've already achieved this, and that. He's like, the biggest thing you could do now is lose some weight. I said, yeah, I know I got to lose 30, 40 pounds. He's like, how about 70? So I'm down 50, again, another 20 to go.
That's so funny. Hey, so we haven't let Joe Joyner say anything. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, no problem. Yeah, I'm just listening. That's what I
No
like
worries.
doing. I like listening.
That's fine. I just want to be rude. I want to say hello and make sure I wasn't hogging the mic too much for you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm looking at an old wallet that I've had 4 years. See if I have any money in it. I forgot about it,
Dude, hey
and
Randy,
I can't open it.
Randy,
What,
Randy,
what do
you
you
always
mean?
do this crap of losing your wallet and the damn password.
Yeah, where's your seed,
Yeah,
bro? Where's your key? You don't write it down?
I got it all here, and I'm trying to get this all open.
Oh,
I'm
you're gonna
having
get
a
it
problem.
then. If you got it,
but
you got it.
he couldn't remember his pin. That was the issue.
I
Oh
got the
my
pin
god.
now,
Oh,
and now
thank
I'm
you.
trying to load the app.
Don't get locked out, bro. That's the
It
worst.
says I need to update the firmware, but when I go to
Oh,
do it, it's giving me some error.
oh god.
I would
Uh,
call Ledger.
yeah, or buy a new ledger and then enter that seed into the new one, right, Jiraj?
Yeah, that you can do that too.
I'm
Just
gonna,
just
I'm,
because I don't trust that ledger at all now.
Randy, I'm gonna send for your keys. I'm gonna send you some Apple tags. What do
Either
you
way, but
think
hey,
about
Raj,
that?
there's a pleasure meeting you, bro. I like that you know so much about your profession, dude.
Well, I know enough. I don't want to claim to know
I,
everything.
no, no, I'm not saying you do.
I can only speak from like the things that I've experienced and like been like, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I'm thanking you for the, what your work you put in. I wouldn't even I'm telling you, I don't think people I don't say people are sharp often, but you definitely are sharp, man.
Yeah, I just highly
So
recommend everybody. There's like a lot of information out there. I use I'll tell you some of the wallets that I use.
Raj doesn't like compliments. He's getting all shy.
I use so I mean I'm on like Binance
Yep.
and then I have like Coinberry here in Canada. Then I use Abra. Those are the three that I've been using the most of late.
Nice. Have you heard of Voyager app yet?
Yeah.
Voyager's a legit one. They also give you APR back on your cash, and they're if you give
Yeah,
referrals,
Abra does the same thing. That's why I've
cool.
been using Abra, and
Then you're
Abra has a fund that's like the top 10 coins, and then you
oh
can collect 5% on that, which
nice. That's
it's
pretty much
more
just
like an ETF than anything else. But
yeah. That's kind of like
they've been pretty good.
that's how Nexo is. It seems more like than that than
Yeah,
so. But either way, whatever the advice that we're given with that is good, bro. What you're putting your money in, you put it in Nexo.
yeah.
When you're making APR off money that's already rising, bro, you're the king.
Here's the thing, guys. You got to remember that if you get into crypto, those 12 word phrases
Yep.
and the pins and all of
See.
that and your wallet address, you need to keep copies of that and you need to put it somewhere safe. I
Yeah.
recommend a safety deposit box
Mm-hmm.
or somewhere where you're not going to lose it.
Well, you know what else you can do? Wait, this is real quick.
Don't
Real
take
quick, I would
pictures.
take a picture. I'd take a picture, and put it on a jump drive, transfer it to a jump drive, and then put your jump drive somewhere. So now you've got all your stuff on a jump drive. It's not on your phone anymore.
So here's the issue: is that the jump drive can go corrupt.
Thank you.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that has been a nightmare scenario that I've experienced because I lost
Raj
a bunch of Bitcoin.
Raj is spot on. The original rule is exactly what he said. We just don't do it.
Can I interrupt and ask a question?
Of course you can.
What I do with my big jar of nickels and dimes from back in the 80s? I'm just asking.
Just in the 80s, go to Coinstar and cash them in and get some Bitcoin.
Bro.
Go to Vegas, play the slots.
I got a Tupperware container full of pennies and shit like that, and I don't know what to do because Canada stopped using the penny years ago, and so it's all useless.
To you. That's so crazy, bro. That's what. Pretty soon we're gonna have a bunch of monopoly money here in
like
US dollars.
Save it for your grandchildren; it'll be a collectible.
Pretty much. Who knows?
Let me ask another question. Are we gonna get our Social Security checks in Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever the hell?
I wish. No, that won't happen for a long time.
I don't know. It's weird for me because I'm like I know Vitalik, worked with his uncle. I know Anthony Diario.
Vitalik's the ETH owner, creator. If you guys
creator, yeah. And then one of his main guys that backed him in the beginning was Anthony Diario, who was one of the first crypto billionaires. He actually lives on the top of what was going to be called the Trump Tower in Toronto, but is now called I think St. Regis owns it.
Oh, nice.
So and he owns like the top 2 stories there. It's just crazy, man. Like
that's so crazy.
Like those guys are next level.
You can always buy property here, though.
Who said that?
I don't. Oh, in Italy, yeah.
Oh fuck! I would love to be in Italy. If I go to Italy, I'm not coming back.
I
know that.
I'll stay there and drink cappuccinos and eat fruit all day.
That sounds like a plan.
Bro, I'm saying
what's the cost of living in Italy though? Is it expensive like overall?
Yeah. Very, very.
Is it worse than New York and California? Because it's pretty bad over here.
Oh no, Milan is a little bit underneath New York, but it's expensive.
Okay, so we can make it then. We're good.
We can make it, man. I tell you.
I can make
it. What's the internet situation like? Because that's always the biggest thing for me. I'm like, can I have good broadband?
Oh yeah,
I need the warm weather. I need the sun.
Yeah, that's why I'm in California. I need the sun too.
I'm Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, and I saw you got a great spot to be.
You guys are in Florida. That's haven for sunshine.
Yeah, we're very blessed, man.
That's true.
I wish this was my house.
I always get jealous of Randy, though. He always gets to see some crazy shit over there in Saudi Arabia. I've never been there. I always want to go on a camel and friggin'. I want to put on their get up and make it look all good. Hey, Randy, if I went to Saudi Arabia with you and I put on their get up, that they might get jealous of how good I make their shit look.
Hey, dude, I may fly you over. I'm looking at here. I think I have 47 Bitcoins, dude.
Oh, fuck off.
Are you kidding me?
I already loved you before, but now I love you more. Just kidding. No, dude, if you do, congratulations, because you deserve that, Randy. You worked a long time.
You got 42 Bitcoins?
47.
Hey,
Hold on,
hey.
I'm looking at it.
Hey, and
47?
Randy, once you figure out what you have, we'll make APR off that for you, and you can just be baller forever. Right, Raj?
You could basically live off the interest on that.
You can come
Right,
and
Raj?
visit me here. We can have awesome Italian pizza.
Yeah, we can own the whole Italian fucking place, dude. No, but seriously though, Randy, that's amazing, dude. Even if it was 5 of them, I don't give a fudge. It's crazy.
I'm in the middle of it. Just give me a break.
I know.
I had to update the firmware.
Randy's so fired up right now. He's like, I fucking don't care about my show right now. I need to see.
Oh, if it's real, I'm going to leave this running. I'll get you guys later.
I'll talk to you guys.
We're never going to see Randy again.
Oh,
I'll leave you the address. You can have everything in the fucking house. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll see him again. He'll be on an island with 2 beautiful girls, like one on his toes and one on the other spot.
You'll never see or hear from me again. I swear to God.
I know.
Hey, but to the ladies in the chat, sorry for being vulgar. I'm just fucking around.
Damn, 2.6 million.
I love you, Lucia from Happs team. You know that, and Mel B, Jackie Girl. You guys always support us.
He's already calculated the value.
Randy, you'd be at like 2.6 million.
Okay, what do I got to do to confirm this?
Excuse me.
What do you say?
He'd be at 2.6 million or so.
It's already on there, right?
Give me a second.
Dude, he just won the lottery. He doesn't even know.
Just deep breaths, Randy.
Deep breaths, deep breaths, dude.
Okay, I'm a little stuck right now. I'm in a dilemma here.
Well, there's a lot of fun stuff happening over there.
Either he's a millionaire or he's going to be on CNN tomorrow. Guy forgets his passcode.
Guy loses 2 million.
The guy bought the Domino
I've
pizza.
installed the app.
Uh-huh.
I've got my password. I had a number, and now it's coming up to add or do something else. I don't know what to do here.
What do you mean add or do something else?
Oh,
add an address?
I don't know what's going on. Just give me a minute.
You just got to get it off that old ledger. I don't trust that ledger. It's too old now.
Whatever you do, don't fuck it up, Randy.
Yeah, please don't. Because we're all counting on you to send us $1 million soon. I just fucking with them.
How much are ledgers now? Because I got mine for like $70.
$100, dude. $70 if you're $80 for yours, probably. They're all cool though. I like the Cool Wallet S because it's Bluetooth and you could use it on your phone and all quick. It's dope. Hi. What do you need, baby boy? What do you want? You want your show? 1 second. I'm gonna put my kid's show on. Be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you guys into your cryptocurrencies mystery. We could do a show on Netflix, cryptocurrency mystery.
Well, I mean, if he's got that much, if he has that many Bitcoin on there, it would be worth him even paying somebody $100,000 to crack the code.
Of course.
And retrieve it. There is a story of a guy who did that. He paid $200,000 for somebody to help retrieve his Bitcoin.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
All right, I don't know. Where do I put the seed in again? I'm lost.
Jesus Christ.
It told me to update. I updated the thing. I put the password in, and now it says 0, and I don't know where to put in the seed.
So the seed is like, so it's like logging into your. It should be like logging into your account, right?
Yeah,
so
but where
put
is
in
it? Where do I add it?
Where it says manually enter your seed.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy? If you want, bro, we can do a 1-on-1 together on a Skype and with Raj and I or whatever, and fix it or figure it out for you.
Yeah,
you probably want to keep some anonymity.
I'm not I'm not an expert when it comes to Ledger.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sharp, but if you need help, Randy, you know I'm here for you.
The technical aspect of it is not my area of expertise.
I'm just stoked. I'm so stoked that he found that. That's fucking crazy.
Come on now, bitch.
Well, I'm happy that he used a ledger though.
Yeah, right. He's smart. Not, dude. I'm telling you, that's like my number one thing when people are like, "Oh, I got crypto." I say, "Oh yeah, what cold storage wallet you use?" They go, "What the fuck is that?" I say, "Don't talk to me anymore.
There you go.
Don't even talk to me anymore. You're not even worth my time. You don't know what a cold storage wallet is? Get the fuck out of my face." Fucking go to
Bye,
Robin.
guys.
Go to Robinhood. You out of
Later,
here, bud?
Nazim.
Nice
Have a good
seeing
one,
you,
bud.
Nizam.
Same here,
Nazim.
man. Take care, guys.
Pleasure, bro.
See you later.
All right, take care.
Okay,
Man, look at that. Look at that background. Mark, your background is sick. Is that your real background?
I wish I'm not full of shit. No, I just took a picture. It's an artificial
Jesus.
green screen.
Oh,
You know, I
okay.
can
was gonna
change it.
say, holy
I wish.
shit.
This is a $24 million house here. That,
Dude, it look. I was just
I
like,
wish.
holy moly! I got a dope pad. I was like, damn, dude, you're making me look bad.
Yeah, like that right there. I took it off the internet. You know, it's
Yeah,
for
it's all
sale
good.
actually in Manalapan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but no, it's been cool for all of us to be able to at least give the fans some advice on what we think. Like Raj said, we are not giving you 100% financial advice, but we're giving you what we think as an opinion as guys who've made money in the field. It's our advice. It's not, we don't need a bunch of crybabies coming back in a fucking 3 months because they lost money because they couldn't hold it.
Yeah, that's my view.
Yeah. So
Is your Twitter MMA?
my personal mine's real. My don't cope. DONT don't KOPE.
Let me get over here now. I got to do it.
Actually,
again.
I'm retarded. You want me to find you and add you?
Yeah, do that. Send me a message.
I'll add you right now. I should have already added your ass a long time ago. All right, my phone's dead right now. I'll add you right after, though. Okay, Randy.
I'm going to send you a bunch of wallets with the keys.
We're gonna talk together. And then we'll figure out what I need to do to make you safe because all I care about.
I don't want
is
to do
safety.
anything else now. If something's happening, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, all that matters is that I just want you to have your shit safe because that's stoked. If you have that much,
so that's your real mic. I found you.
Yeah, that's it started as a joke. We had a guy, our old, like 3 years ago on the podcast, the old host, he kept calling a guy named Bob. He would call him Mike, and I'm like, he knew Bob longer than me. So we eventually said he would say Mike, and I like, we knew he wasn't talking about me, so we were like, real Mike, it's your turn to talk. So it's kind of a joke making fun of him because he couldn't remember my name.
No, I got you.
So
just say I use 420 prints because even since high school for 30 plus years, I've been a cannabis activist. So obviously 420.
Hey, if you look, I'm sponsored professionally growing MJ Spliffs. If you look up Spliff Seeds Amsterdam, and if you look up Lemon Cream Kush specifically, that's my plant. That's my plant.
I went to Amsterdam in 1994 with High Times for one of their cannabis cups. I was actually a fugitive at the time because I had been busted, and I took off and left the country. I was going to stay in Amsterdam, but my kids were 1 and 4, so I flew back. If you Google Miami New Times Bud Men, I won't put the link up, but I have it. It's in my link tree. You get a story about Mark Prince from 1996. It's called Bud Men, Miami New Times. So that's my claim to fame or whatever, but it's, obviously it's a bad thing, whatever. I did my time, and now I'm just a retail consumer.
Hey, sometimes you got to learn. It happens, man.
Yeah, So now it's almost legal, you know what I mean? Just maybe not in Florida.
In California over here, we do whatever the fuck you want. I grow it out back. I grow it in my house. No one bothers me.
Right, exactly. In New York, you can grow 3 plants per person, but I left New York in 1986 and came to Florida. So here you can't grow anything. You'd have to buy expensive weed at the dispensary.
Expensive, yeah, for sure. Well, you come to California and visit me, bro. I'll hook you up with some fun.
Yeah, I know I have a lot of Cali friends. Like I said, I've been involved with, the National Organization Reform and Marijuana Laws NORML for over 30 years. So I know all the people out in Cali that, worked on changing the laws and all that, for decades.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I
gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate it.
I just want to sign off, but take care, everybody.
Hey, God bless, Ross. Take care, bro.
All right.
But
this was very informative. This was a great show. I'm glad I jumped in. I don't always do this, but again, I saw Randy on, and I'm like, oh, let me come see what Randy's doing,
Yeah.
And this was another great podcast.
It really was.
I'm just hanging out, trying to figure out if I got any money now. Maybe I'm BS. I don't have anything. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, for the information that our fans got is very valuable, man. I mean, it could change your life. Like I said, we're trying to do positivity.
No, I learned so much just listening to you and some of the things you said. And like my daughter plays with the crypto coin stuff, and I think she's on that Robinhood. So I'm going to talk to her about cold storage and do a little research later. Because I mean, I'm interested in it, even if I'm not an investor. So I just like to know because I've always been involved in computers. As far as
just tell your daughter that if she wants to have real crypto and own it for real, that the best bet would be to not Robinhood. I don't even think let you send your money off of there, so you have to sell it, which is the sad part. So she'd have to sell her money on Robinhood, and then she would have to she'd have the U.S. dollar. She would have to go then to I use Voyager because I don't like Coinbase. Voyager app is super good. So I use them to buy mine. So then she would have to buy hers again. Then she would more own it. Then I would teach you how. Then we would send.
Then you move it to cold storage.
Then you move it to cold storage, and then you and Dad, you keep it safe in a safe for her.
Yeah, no, or whatever. She's married. She's got, they get.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just giving.
Right. No. That's great. But like I said, there was a lot of stuff that I learned today just listening. It was very informative.
Good. No, I'm glad you did, bro. That's what we're here for, is to help people, bro. I like I said, I got in the ambulance to save lives, and then I changed my whole life to to working in Hollywood, and now I just help people invest.
No, that's great.
So, but yeah, dude, it was a pleasure talking with you guys, man. I wanted to jump in and talk with Randy and you guys since you popped in, meet you guys. I'm gonna go and I gotta do a business meeting in about 15 minutes, so I gotta go get.
Great, thank you for spending time with us.
Take care.
Yeah, I appreciate you all. Make sure you add me if I didn't get a chance to add you yet, and I'll add you back.
Absolutely.
All right, Randy, love you, bro. Appreciate you for always supporting.
I'm fighting your way, man. I'm over here battling it.
Hey, no worries. Hey, I'm gonna message you right now on Twitter if you need me. You always know I'm here, Randy. Love you guys.
Take care.
Wait.
Take care.
Well, I was probably going to drop down too in a minute. I don't know. Randy's trying to get into his device there, I guess. He's sorry.
Yeah, man, it's hurting right now. It's a struggle. I'm over here. I don't really know what's going on. I'm tripping out.
You be good, my friend. Take care, Vanita. Always good to see you. Like I said, I just popped in here. I mean, Happs, I got no complaints about Happs. I don't use it as much, but I haven't been streaming. I'm more of a viewer. New wallets while I'm out of the game. I'm just looking at comments. And
I came back because the intrigue is killing
you, lady. Boy, I must be real behind on the comments. Blessing to you in abundance.
Hey, Mark, nice
my computer
you,
doesn't even want to keep up.
I've probably seen you before. Where are you located at?
Dogecoin, no, I think the Dogecoin will go back up just because it's a novelty and people focus on it. But I don't know anything about it. Like I said, it was a surprise to me. It was something I didn't even know.
It's a novelty, and the real name is DOGE, Dog E Coin.
Yeah, Doggy Coin, like a dog. It was a joke. It was made to be a joke. It's not something, know. So it was a joke even that I had it because I didn't buy it for $40. It was given to me. My son-in-law bought it, gave it to me, and that's how I set up the thing. And I wasn't paying any attention, but I did make a wallet back when Bitcoin was $160 a coin, and I had some money, and I thought about investing in it, and I just never got. I spent all my money before I ever did. So that was the end of that. But I watched it go all the way up, and told people. Yeah, Dogecoin is garbage. It was a joke. It's not a real thing. It's like, it was like they had cannabis coins, pot coin. They had some really, I don't know whatever happened with those, but they're jokes. That's not meant to go anywhere. Hey,
Mark, where are you located at?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh, there you go.
This isn't my house. It's just a background here. I'll show you I don't want to.
Because I did Miami-Dade College, and then I went to University of Miami.
Yeah, I had to block out my window. That's cardboard, and then T-shirts to block out the sun because it's so hot. And the AC up here, I'm on the second floor, and my AC isn't strong enough, so I block out the sun. But it just looks better if I do this, like that, or any other background that I have. You know, sometimes I go looking. I go on Realtor and I get these. That's where I get the backgrounds. I look at multi-million-dollar homes and I'm like, oh, I'd like this, and I just click it. And
Smart. But are you originally? Are you from New York? You sound like you got a New York accent.
Yeah, of course. You hear my New York accent. I grew up in Long Island, New York. I went to school. Let's see, I graduated high school '83. I went to college in New Jersey. One of my buddies had family in Florida, and he was moving there. And we were drinking in the pub. He used to have a bar like on the college campus, you know. And I'm like, I'm coming with you. And I jumped in the truck and went down to Florida. And I'm like, wow, this is really nice. Why wait till you're 65 to live here? I'm gonna move here now. So at 21, I moved here, and I'm 55.
All right, I give up.
I loved it, you know.
Mark, I was brought up in Roslyn Heights.
Okay, I know Roslyn Heights. My mom taught Far Rockaway High School in Queens.
Yeah. So then I ended up going back. My mom sent me back to South America with my
Yeah,
dad.
we'll try it later. Mine keeps saying updated. I update it, and I plug it back in, and then the cord has a short in it, and it don't update again.
I don't know if Randy's been reading comments. He's been busy.
Sorry, I've been enticed. It came on, and it said something. And then when it said update, and now I don't know what's going on.
Yes, he's unlocking coins.
I don't know what happened.
Trying to unlock coins.
Bunch of nonsense.
So buy a new ledger, Mike's saying.
Yeah. Now then, basically, I did my university in Miami. Then I ended up working in an architectural studio for 20 years in Miami. Met my wife, and she dragged me over to Italy.
To where? Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I live now.
I like South Florida. Like I said, I've been here a long time. My stepbrother went to University of Miami. Graduated University of Miami.
Anyway, I'm going to be digging through all my stuff. I got all my backed up coins and things all on these drives. I think it's time I organize, see what's going on.
Yeah, you definitely should, and work with that. You know, that guy's willing to help you get all your stuff onto a ledger or whatever you're supposed to do, and get a little organized.
I mean, I was so into Bitcoin. You know, I used to. My whole life, I've lived on Bitcoin. I had a Visa. I could pay cash. I had BitPay accounts. I lived for 2 years on Bitcoin.
So how did you come up with the number 46? It's just an assumption that you think you have.
No, it said 46-BTC. You need to do and then it said you need to do an upgrade. So I did the upgrade.
So and that's how it got all transferred to my account.
And I can't make it go back on.
And that's how you transferred it all to me on the upgrade.
Mark is really fast. Transferred to my
account. He knows I'm kidding. I don't have an account.
I'm not going to get excited. Every time I check something, there'll probably be a water bill there, and I got to pay it. There won't be any. I'll owe $46 to the Department of Water.
There you go.
I never have any good luck like that. I never find it. I never find wealth.
They just raised the water bill here in Italy like to 45% on everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah, water around the world now is like
I can understand raising it 10-20, but 45% is like what?
Saudi water is expensive too.
Yeah, I know. Mike said
anyway,
we'll figure it out. There you go.
I'm gonna drop down too. I got a couple of things I got to do. I don't even know what time is it here. It's 1:30 in the afternoon.
Nice meeting you, man.
Yep. Peace out. Great conversation as always. And I learned so much. I learned so much today on this with Mike. I can't wait to do a little reading and then go speak to my daughter when she's off work. All right. Peace out. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
See you later, Mark. Oh yeah. Joe, tell us the story.
Joe, did you enjoy that little view of the Italian bus system there?
Did what?
Did you see when I was showing you the Italian bus? I was
riding. He was on a city bus in Italy.
Yeah, no, I saw you on that. I left a message. I says, tell the bus driver that.
Yeah, I know.
An Italian bus driver from New York.
Well, I guess we'll cut down. What do you guys think?
Coins here. You got to buy a paper ticket.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the ass.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to have dinner, gentlemen. I'm going to call
See you later. I'm going to go down too.
Yeah, me
Take
too.
care.
Gotta make some lunch.
Enjoy.
All right. Take care.
I'm watching my money go up and down, and now everybody tells me I shouldn't have Coinbase. That's where I got money.
Right.
But it's really kind of going pretty good. I can't complain, you know? This is my portfolio? Wow. I don't, wow. I won't retire any soon, but it's cool. Yeah, I got to get it off. Anyway, I'm going to quit looking at this. It's going to drive me crazy. All right, Joe. Sorry I ignored you guys. When it came up with that number 47, and I've been freaking out trying to figure out how to get it back open, then it said upgraded. That pissed me off. Man, I about fell out of the chair.
Yeah,
It's probably some code number. It can't be the actual coin. Something's wrong. There's no way. I never would have saved that many. All right, Myrna. See you later. We're going to go. Joe, see you later. Joe? Something happened.